Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in, Mo Pacheco.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, German Marquez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Mo Pacheco, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Adrian Sampson. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Adrian Sampson.
Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. To short, could be 2. Pacheco over to second, over to first, safe.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton stepping in. The long ball threat, Mo Pacheco. Pacheco measures 6 feet 2 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Popped up. Corner in position. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart.
So the lineup flips over. Dansby Swanson stands in. Now the 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. The flip, India to second.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mo Pacheco. This guy with light tower power. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Let it fly. Let's go right here. Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
There's the strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a foul ball. Stevenson gets his lead at first with nobody out. And the fastball tied him up as it squirts away.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
And it's even up.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Misses inside, and it's a full count. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. up next for the Reds. Here comes a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And one out now. So two down. Now the left fielder, Jordan Wodu. He's 0 for 1. The 2-2 on the way. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Fires to the plate. The run comes in from second. It's 3-2.
Well, that was an important.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton.
Just give up
the batter
runs.
will be the shortstop, Mo Pacheco.
Oh, you want to score? Go right ahead.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped softly on the ground. Pacheco. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into it. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Could be extra bases. Stevenson around second. And he's got
the
a
guy
double.
ahead of him, he was fucking slow as fuck. He would have made it home.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. One runs in. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's now 5-4. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4.
5 runs on 11 hits, 2
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Cincinnati Reds. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And it's fouled away. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete runner on the goal. Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
The 1-2. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's some real power at the plate. Mo Pacheco. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
Let her rip right here.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So they make. Here's Nico Horner.
Number 2.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Horner.
Out to short. Inning over. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Senzel, the lead runner at second. Stevenson at first. 2 out of the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 1-2. And misses inside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a pitch. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jonathan India would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And he walked him.
Dolly's been in a very giving mood today.
Now that.
Jonathan India at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws across the diamond. Out number 3. And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. And the righty deals.
1.
Hard hit left side. And they get the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Seiya.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Mo Pacheco. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's a strike. Nobody out, runner at first.
Yeah, you can do it. No better. Let's go.
That one missing inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for. Next to hit, Mo Pacheco. A strikeout and a walk.
Hey, it's your turn. Driving in.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
The pitch. Now one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Senzel headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
And a 1-2. Tapped up the first base side. The throw to second. Back to first. Not in time.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little different. Oh, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
Final score in this one, 11-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Yeah, we need better players.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, your 2025
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Cincinnati Reds.
Hey, yo.
Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Nick Lodolo. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Mo Pacheco in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! That'll fire up the dugout. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 on with 2 away. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Emmanuel Rivera. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first, and that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, O'Neill.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Cruz hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Bounced out to short. Pacheco zips it across. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. In now for the Reds, Mo Pacheco. The solo homer his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And that one hammered. Slater going back some more,
Oh,
and it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. Lodolo back to work. This to 3rd. Tosses to 1st, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another.
2 outs with a man at 3rd. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
On the ground out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Guys,
how's that on me? He couldn't catch the ball.
The dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
2 on 1 out. Next to hit, Mo Pacheco. He's already homered in this game.
Pacheco.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now batting Max Kepler. 1 and 2 now. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Pirates lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. 2 outs, runner at first. Next is the Pirates DH, Emmanuel Rivera. 1 for 3. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Aguero sends it to first, and that is that. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. Good eye right there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. Got the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Hey, try this back in. Here we go.
In the air, right field, Rooney. As this one sized up, he's got it, and that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds.
Oh, come on.
Last time going to the opposite field.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., known for his late inning heroics. Goes down looking.
Oh my.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
(4-3) our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 19 men on base.
Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Hunter Green. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Foul ball there. Yo one. And downstairs.
1-1.
And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball out to center field. Baez sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That Emmanuel Rivera digs in now.
Here we go right now, fellas.
And a 1-1. Out to short. Pacheco slings to first. He's out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out.
The
Bases
batter,
empty,
number 6.
one away. And down to shortstop, Mo Pacheco.
Pacheco.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next offering is down low. And that one is inside. 2-1 now. That's down and in.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, catcher.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1.
Here you go. Back.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close.
Yeah, let's go, big fella.
Back to first, and once again he's back in safely. Pacheco over at first with 1 away, and another move back in again. Pickoff throw once again, and he's safe again. Uncle. Right 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter
Now
fighting
back.
to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Jonathan India at the plate. Flied out his first time. On the ground, right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Runner from third comes across, and it's a 1-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Well, we go bottom 6 and ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
The
Mo
shortstop.
Pacheco.
Mo.
He's not going to get cheated up
Pacheco.
there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wind and the pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Kepler makes the play, and there's 1 away. So first and second with 1 man gone. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. Ground ball right side. On to second, they get 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Reds 4 and the Pirates 3. No outs, runner at first. Mo Pacheco will hit next. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Senzel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for Cincinnati.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next.
2025 Cincinnati Reds.
Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Graham Ashcraft. What do we have on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Joe tossed to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Base is full, 2 gone. And now the big-time power threat, Mo Pacheco. 0 for 1 so far.
No.
And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. The second run scores. It's 5-0. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. So 2 down. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Struck him out looking. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates nothing. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Rodolfo Castro. Struck out swinging his first time. Slater, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. India over to second. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mo Pacheco. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Nicholas back to work. And ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
He goes down looking.
Now
batting Key Brian Hayes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Key Brian Hayes.
All right, knock it down, infield.
0-1 now. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Max Kepler.
Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Now 2 out. So 1 out, nobody on. Next for Cincinnati, Mo Pacheco.
Pacheco.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, great one right there.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
And a ball and 2 strikes. And there he goes. Popped up. Johnson under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Here's Gurriel.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
Runner on the go. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 down. Jonathan India, the next to hit. Runners on the move. Comebacker to the mound. To first, that ends the inning. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 8-1. And he'll pull into second safely.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy tries to get back and save. Pacheco stands at second with 2 gone.
Get your pitch, huh?
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. And that ends the inning. And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
That looks nothing like Ellie De La Cruz.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., the show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Joey Meneses. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Just about ready to roll, and on the hill, the southpaw from Mexico, Julio Urias. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now it's the power speed combo. Mo Pacheco, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
On it, huh?
2 outs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Better way to square up on that ball.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The pitch. Runner on the go. Popped up right side. Smith under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That one outside. 1-0.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. Good job at damage. One gone, runner at first. And now Joey Meneses. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Now it's Oscar Mercado. Here's the 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Pacheco zips it to first. What a play to end the inning. 3 left for Washington. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Neil Webb.
Neil Webb.
On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping.
In now for the Reds, Mo Pacheco. 1 for 2. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Hey, like you can out there. Like you can. Let's go.
And now the lefty swings through that one. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
One, 2 now. Steer at second with nobody out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him. Now one away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. They say it went. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game.
One down. And the batter now, C.J. Abrams. And he deals. Popped in the air. Left field. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate. 9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the guy that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways. Each guy, every day he comes to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Here in Washington, D.C., glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And fouled off. Step off throw to first. Allen back in on a dive.
Let it fly right here.
And it's 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Come on now, one time, right here.
The 1-1. That's a hit.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Digging in, Tyler Stevenson. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Hit slowly on the ground. Smith to second. Abrams not in time at first. It's the fielder's choice.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough.
And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. Out to short, Pacheco. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. Scoreless after 1. So digging in, Mo Pacheco. Single to right in his first trip. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Pacheco, an all-star a season ago, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
0-2 now. Good eye right there.
1 and 2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now James Wood. Syndergaard back to work. Out to short, Pacheco. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 8.
Dom Smith stands in. Smith, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Bounced up the middle. Play made, that ends the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. And it remains 1-0. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Here's a 1-1. Now a pop up on the infield. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath the.
Now
and next is the designated hitter, Neil Webb. 1 for 2. And the pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds 1. Now it's the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
In the air out to center. Wood under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Nori Kobayashi. 0-1 now. On the ground, Pacheco flips it. They get the force, and that'll do it. Nationals leave 1. Now here is Mo Pacheco. 1 for 3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
In the air, right field, Meneses moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain
less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Mo Pacheco leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Towing the slab in today's game, Spencer Howard. What do you have on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Pacheco.
Let's get ready.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next pitch is outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Wood going back on this one. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. One hit is all they. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds.
Now
0 for 1 with a
the
fly out.
shortstop.
Well, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard.
Pacheco.
His exit velocity and barrel rate, here are the tops in the league.
In the air.
Oh
pretty
my
deep out to
God.
center field. Wood moving under this one. Makes the catch. And that will end. And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. First time up was a pop out. Here's a 1-2. Slowly on the ground to short. Pacheco on the run, throw to first, and the inning is over. Left for Washington. Mo Pacheco now at the plate. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. On the ground, right side. That's the third out. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco.
Let her fly right here.
And that one wrapped foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. The throw to third. And he's out. Pacheco.
Oh, he gets thrown out every time.
Now batting second.
In this situation with a single to right field, the runner at first cannot try to make it to third. You've got to get back into this ball game, and every base runner counts.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And here it comes. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out. Reds leave one. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2-2.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Slings to second, over to first, but he beats it. 7-2 your final here today. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Villarreal. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
First offering, runner goes. Right side, Meneses drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a
Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. Pacheco measures 6 feet 2 inches. Only 20 years old. And he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Next pitch, not close, up high. Senzel, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. And now 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Got it. And that is that. So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Neil Webb. Went down on strikes his first time through. Out to short. That's it out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting.
Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Nori Kobayashi. Throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The first baseman, Dominic.
1 out, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Mo Pacheco. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Hey, great swing right there.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Rip it. Here you go.
Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Jonathan India at the plate, 1 for 2. Out towards right center field. Meneses ranging back. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that. And welcome back. Now, Joey Meneses. Out to short. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Mo Pacheco getting ready to hit. Well struck right field. That one's carrying. And out of here. He circles the bases, his 34th of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a trouble.
Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Hey, drive those guys in.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And first offering is fouled off. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next pitch inside. Going to count 1-2.
Hey, Big Mama right here. We need you. Here we go.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. No runs on no hits. So bottom of the ninth. And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. One-run game, bottom nine. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow. Well, this is definitely a rarity. A one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
2025 Cincinnati Reds.
just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Bounced out to short, Pacheco. And the inning is over. Middle of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. And here is Mo Pacheco entering this one second in the National League in hitting.
All right, let's see what's something we like right here.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. And that's too high. Jonathan India on deck for Cincinnati. Senzel over at second. Stevenson at first. One gone. In for a strike. Now 3-1. Left field. Bryant moves under it.
I shouldn't have sorted.
Puts it away for the out. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground to the left. Throw to first is in time. Then they're happy. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds.
Here we go, kid.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Pacheco playing up the middle at short. Only 20 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Next offering upstairs.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Bounce to the right. Rodgers throws to first. Out with room to. Here's the catcher, Matt Nelson. 3-2. Out to short. Pacheco. On to first. And that'll do it. Aaron Schunk digging in for the Rockies. And now the 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. Pacheco. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. No runs. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Kyle Freeland.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Fly ball down the line. Bean running hard for it. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. Benny Montgomery digging in for the Rockies. At the belt and fires. On the ground, 2-ball. Pacheco to second. Over to first, but it's offline. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco.
The shortstop, Mo Pacheco.
Here we go. Catch up for us here.
Ripped to third
Oh,
and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
What?
And your final score 5-2. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Luis Patino. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And a pitch. Mo Pacheco stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Righty delivers. Foul ball, still 0-2.
One time right now.
Kicks and fires.
What?
In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Top half of the third inning. And now Aaron Schunk. Patino back to work. On the ground out to short. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. The pitch. Grounder might be two. To second, there's one. And that's two.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here in Cincinnati. On to the fourth. Now here is Chris Bryant. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. Bryant out on the play.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the...
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mo Pacheco. He's 0 for 1. The right-hander back to work. That misses off the outside edge.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And the 1-0. And there's the strike.
One ball, one strike. Come on, now, get your pitch up there, kid.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. And here we go, you got this.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here.
Oh, they caught it up there.
That's what the fans came to see. Home run number 35 on the year. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Matt Mervis.
Mervis.
Hey, nobody away.
And a pitch.
One.
On the ground, Pacheco. Sends it across the first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Mo Pacheco. He's already homered in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
High in the air, out to right. Veen gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Chris Bryant now.
The left fielder, number 23, Chris Bryant.
Patino back to work. Swing and a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate.
Now
Man at first, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Mo Pacheco. He's already homered here in this one. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Stevenson leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
In the dirt.
What am I swinging at?
No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tosses to first, 2 out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Miles Mastrobuoni. Out to short. The throw to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The wake.
Now here's Nolan Jones. 1 for 3.
The third baseman.
Hey, come on now.
Dominguez, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. On the ground to short. Over to first, in time. Nice stretch.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The first baseman, Max Mervis.
Well, this is definitely a rarity. A one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runs.
All right, just about set to go. On the mound for the Reds, Graham Ashcraft. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Slings it across. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the second
Who's that first baseman?
Brendan.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mo Pacheco went deep in the ball game last night. There's a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Next pitch is outside. Stevenson at second with 2 down. Comes the 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Next pitch just misses. Ball 3. Jonathan India to bat next.
Hey, make it yours.
Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes Stevenson around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0. And they put the tag on. Aaron Schunk, the next to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. The 0-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Great job.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Man at first with one gone. Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. The 1-1. And that one almost got him.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Runner takes off. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Austin Hendrick, the next to hit for the Reds. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pacheco at second. India over at first with one away. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Fly ball to right. Veen gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So up next, Spencer Steer.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Double steal. On the ground, right side. Mervis steps on the bag, and that is the all set for the top of the 6th. Now the Rockies catcher, Matt Nelson.
Matt Nelson.
Ashcraft back to work. Out to short. Pacheco. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the big-time power threat, Mo Pacheco. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Pacheco measures 6 feet 2 inches. Only 20 years old. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Come on, big guy. Seat up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Hammer, base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jonathan India at the plate. 1 for 2. Here goes the runner. It's softly on the ground left side. Jones to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. 1 out. Runner at second. Next for Cincinnati, Austin Hendrick. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. This one popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one.
I thought it
To
bounced.
second with the throw in. No chance to get. 1 down. Zach Veen digs in now. Bounce to the left side. Zips it across. And there are 2 down.
The batter,
Go ahead run on base. And here is Aaron Schunk. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through it.
So 2 down. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And misses inside. And now 1-2.
2 straight.
And there's a ball. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Red.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Mo Pacheco.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
So just about set. And on the hill, Nick Lodolo. What do we need to know here?
The shortstop.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll. And now it's Christian Walker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Here's 0-1. Bounced out to short. Slings to first. Out number 3. Strand a couple. Now the left fielder, Brennan Davis. Grounded out his first time. The pitch. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Good job of just putting the ball.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mo Pacheco. Flied out his first time. Right side. And a base hit. Oh, the throw is wild.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. So it's no run. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now here is Brennan Davis. 1 for 3. To first, might be 2. To second for 1. How about that double play?
Up next to
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion.
In now for the Reds, Mo Pacheco. 1 for 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Next pitch inside, and the count 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Walker pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Mo Pacheco will hit next.
Hey, try it. Let's go, big dog.
Hoyer goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now a fly ball to right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. 7-2 your final here today.